Hi, my name is Brooke Hagerty, the Food Chick. Welcome to the 2018 season of For the Love of Food. I'm so excited to be working once again with the Community Media Center of Carroll County. We have such a great time bringing you great food that's easy to cook in your own kitchen. As you can see, I'm cooking in my small little kitchen, 90 square foot. So if I can do it in my kitchen, you can do it in your kitchen. Today, we're going to start with breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day, everyone. And so you need it so much to get your day going. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start off with a vegan sausage. Don't be afraid when I say vegan. Vegan does not mean it tastes like cardboard. It doesn't mean it doesn't taste good. This dish is packed with flavor, packed with protein, and absolutely wonderful. We're going to pair it with some liquid egg whites that we're going to scramble up, and they're going to be absolutely delicious, and you're going to love this meal. It's going to get you going for a great, great morning. So what do we have today for our vegan sausage? We're going to be using spaghetti squash. This is baked spaghetti squash. I baked this earlier today, and I just pulled it out of its shell and put it in here. So we're not going to be using all this, so we'll have this again to use later on. We're also going to be using black beans today. The black beans, this is a canned black bean, 2 15-ounce cans of black beans that I just drained and rinsed. You can also use dry black beans, just let them soak overnight so that you get all that moisture into them, and then again drain and rinse them, and then get back, then you put them out here and you'll combine all that. So either way that you want to do that. For convenience, I went with the canned beans this time, drained and rinsed. Absolutely perfect. We're also going to be using my favorite truffle salt, lemon pepper, and my new little, this is my smoky mix, I like to call it. This has cumin, coriander, garlic powder, ground mustard, crushed red pepper, and smoked paprika. Just a simple little mix. I do even amounts of everything, put it together and mix it up. That way my spices are put away in the cabinet, and I've got this one little great dish to use. So over here, I've got my liquid egg whites. We're going to be using those in a little while. With my liquid egg whites, I'm going to be using baking powder today to give them a little lift. But let's go ahead and get started with our vegan sausage. Okay, I do have a little burn on my hand. Yes, we all burn our hands. So I'm going to be wearing my gloves today in the interest of food safety, because nobody wants a bad hand. So I've got my gloves on. I've got my black beans. I'm going to put my black beans in my bowl here. I'm going to mash these beans with my hands. You all know I like to use my hands. Hands are the best tool you have in the kitchen. So, and that's a big reason too why I always have gloves on hand, because I do like to use my hands, but I don't always like them to get dirty. Who really wants all that black bean mush down in your hands? I don't. So I just mix these beans a little bit. Some of them are whole, some of them are nice and mushed up, as you can see. Very simple, 30 seconds. My spaghetti squash over here, what I done with my spaghetti squash, when I baked it with just a little bit of spray oil, lemon pepper, and truffle salt in the oven, my convection oven under roast at 400 degrees for about 25 minutes. In a conventional oven, you're going to go about an hour at 400 degrees. Most important thing with spaghetti squash is when you bake it upside down. You can also do it in a microwave if you want. A little bit of water underneath, saran wrap on top of your glass pan, and for about 10 minutes. I like the oven because I think it gives a little bit extra flavor. Okay, so this is my spaghetti squash. As you can see, it comes out, it looks like spaghetti. It tastes delicious. I love this stuff. And I'm just gonna mix this together. And you can do this to your desired texture. This is 1 whole spaghetti squash here to 2 cans of beans. So you just take however much you want in there and you combine your ingredients. So my ingredients are getting nice in there. You can see how it holds together well, especially with drain. That's why you definitely need to drain and rinse those beans. I'm going to add some more spaghetti squash in here. Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna take my measure. I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of seasoning in here. I know I don't normally, maybe a tablespoon and a half. I don't normally use measuring spoons, but today, why not? New year, new you, new me. I wouldn't count on that for very long, of me using the measuring spoons, unless I'm baking, which I'm going to be baking for you all in 2018. I have decided that I'm learning how to do what I call fake bake. So look for new shows this season with some fake baking going on in there. Okay, so look, I've got this all combined. Let's get a little taste. Oh, that's good. The nice little smoky flavor in there. I am gonna put in some lemon pepper. This is about a half a tablespoon of lemon pepper and about a quarter to a half a teaspoon of truffle salt. Oh, I love the smell of that truffle salt. I know I talk about it all the time. Okay, so we have our mix all made. Now it's time to patty it up. Go ahead and do whatever size patties you like. I usually took, this is about a half a cup size, and I just put it in my hand, just make a little patty like that, put it down. We'll get a few of those made up. What I love so much about these vegan patties, everyone, is that you can actually make these. This is a great meal prep for you. Make a bunch of these up. You can freeze them. You can freeze them raw, or you can freeze them cooked. Pull them out whenever you want them. Pop them in your toaster oven or in your microwave to heat them up. It's fantastic. So there's no excuses to not have these ready to go for you. And as you can see, they're so easy to make. The hardest part about this was cutting open the spaghetti squash. So there's, again, no excuses on this one. No excuses. I'm gonna patty up one more for right now. And you see they hold together nicely. If you can also add these too, if you like something a little crispier, you can put a little breadcrumb on them if you want. I'm not gonna do that today because I really wanna keep this nice and vegan and keep it delicious. So let me go ahead and get my gloves off here and step on over to my stovetop. I'm gonna put this on medium-high heat. Okay, again, remember I'm using an induction cooktop here, which is a little bit different. If you don't have an induction at home, this cooks a little bit quicker. So you're still gonna go on medium-high heat, even on a regular gas or electric top. So we've got medium-high heat. I used my favorite cooking spray. This is an olive oil-based cooking spray to put in there. Let me grab my handy dandy. I'm using my fish turner because I love my fish turner on this. We're gonna let that come up to, you can feel the heat coming on there, so it's got a little bit of heat on there. We're gonna put these on for about 5 minutes per side. Okay. And they're just gonna do their thing. While they're doing their thing, and you can hear that sizzle, while they're doing their thing, we're gonna look at our egg whites. Let them go. Now, next, our egg whites. Very simple. This is 1 cup of liquid egg whites. And what I've done with them is I actually pull them out probably about a half hour before I use them. I like the egg whites to get a little bit, bring them up to room temperature some. So I've got liquid egg whites in here. I'm gonna season them with just a little bit of lemon pepper. Oh, by the way, this 1 cup of liquid egg whites is under 100 calories. And you can actually probably get about 2 servings out of this 1 cup of liquid egg whites. So put a little bit of lemon pepper, a little bit of truffle salt, and I'm gonna do about a half a teaspoon of baking powder. This is my favorite baking powder. I'm just gonna put that in here, and it's just gonna give a little lift to the eggs. So that's nice. You don't have to put that in there, but I just like feel like it adds a little bit of fluffiness to my eggs. And who doesn't like a good fluffy egg? So I'm just gonna whip this up very simply. Now you could add, if you want to add a little hot sauce to this, I might add a little hot sauce when we're finished. Who knows? Depends on how much you like, how much heat you like in it. Again, cooking is not an exact science. Baking is an exact science. Cooking is not. You want to enjoy what you're eating. You want to enjoy how you're preparing it. So that's what I'm telling you to do. Just enjoy. So I'm enjoying whipping my egg whites. I'm smelling my vegan sausages over here. They've been on for about 2 minutes right now, so we're gonna let those continue to go. I'm actually gonna reach in my refrigerator and I'm gonna put a little Thai chili sweet sauce in here, just because I think I want to kick it up a little bit more even than what it already is. So I'm just going to take, let's see, let's go with a ½ teaspoon. Again, I'm measuring. Don't get used to it, everyone. And it won't come out. So we're not going to measure. We're going to use our fork here, and we're going to boom, 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 just a little, and let's hope that it doesn't all come out. Bingo, just a little tiny bit. It's gonna add a little sweetness to our eggs, a little heat to our eggs. We've already got some nice heat and smoke in with our sausages. And this will also add a little color, because remember, we eat with our eyes first. Okay, so, again, I'm gonna use my favorite cooking spray again. I'm gonna put my pan on medium-high again, and I'm gonna spray that. I'm gonna get up on the sides, because if those eggs rise up a lot, that way we're not sticking on the sides. Let's see what's going on with our little sausages over here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's really pretty. Can you hear that sizzle? Fantastic. Oh yeah. And you see they hold together nice and tight. Oh yeah. It looks like the real deal. It looks like the real deal. It's gonna taste even better. It's gonna be even better for you. Okay, so I've got some nice heat coming over here with my pan for my liquid egg whites. They're in there. I'm gonna let them do their work a little magic. I'm gonna turn it up just a tad bit. I'm gonna step away for a minute, let this finish, get my plate ready, and when we come back, we're gonna plate up our fabulous vegan sausage and egg whites. Okay, I've cleaned up my area, I've got my fork ready, I've got my plate ready. Let's see what's happening on the stovetop. Okay, our vegan sausages look amazing. They're still nice and crisp. Oh my gosh, look at those. Hear that sizzle, everyone? Whoop. There we go. Look at those bad boys. They are amazing. Our eggs, look at these eggs. I just let them sit so they're nice and they fluffed up nice. Ho ho. I'm gonna let those eggs run down there. We are about 30 seconds away from these being finished. Look how beautiful these are. And so simple, and again, easy for meal prep. I mean, we're just gonna flip that over. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. I'm so excited about this. Again, I did this a little bit more like omelet style today, but you can always just, if you want to, stir them in and make them more scrambled. I like a nice hard cooked white egg white in there. Oh my God, this is gonna be so good. Again, this is 1 solid cup of egg white. This is under 100 calories, so we're about 50 calories on this. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a vegan sausage to this. Let me turn my other ones off. I'm gonna slide those right onto a plate over here. Oh, look at these. Absolutely gorgeous. Ready to go. I can keep them, I can put them in the refrigerator and eat them later. I can freeze them for later on. These will be good for a week though. But I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about how good this breakfast is going to be. Vegan egg whites. You saw how I seasoned them up. Oh my gosh. So good and so simple. And then the pièce de résistance, this beautiful vegan sausage. Absolutely love it. Simple, fantastic. No excuses for not getting your morning going right every single day. My name's Brooke Hagerty. I'm the Food Chick. Thanks for joining me today on For the Love of Food.